Now, the Captiva. As you can see, we've got beautiful views.
He can lay it down and tell them all of the details of the project and the plan, and I can set their expectations. And so it's nice when you get to be a part of a team that you mesh so well together.
One of the reasons why I came to Neil to seek employment was because of the reputation.
And we try really hard to work together as a team, to care about each other, to listen to each other's contributions. People recognize it and they really feel like they're just not another number in a big corporation. They're part of a family.
We're all ambassadors of the organization. We're all ambassadors of the brand. And so to understand the guiding principles for everyone, regardless of the role they play, I think
I came to Florida as an experiment with my dad to see if I'd like going into the home building business. He was 57, I was 21. And I immediately learned that we were in the creation business. We were creating homes after all, but we were creating lives for people that we'd never met or known. But I came to the conclusion that we were improving their lives. My dad and I created something together that we'd never had before. I didn't know what the future would hold. We had a very small team, but every year we added to the team and skills and ability. We added to the firm and its culture and the principle that we were going to do a great job for our customers. 46 years later, and we're better now than we've ever been before, and over the future, I know that we'll improve, acquire new skills, be able to do different things, go different places, and make a more interesting and exciting workplace for our team, and greater creation for all of our success.
After all, people come to us not just for a job, but for careers, and to grow and learn and feel accomplishment, and we hope they can do that here at Neil Communities.
When he was first in business, in his early
I came to Florida as an experiment with my dad to see if I'd like going into the home building business. He was 57, I was 21. And I immediately learned that we were in the creation business. We were creating homes after all, but we were creating lives for people that we'd never met or known. But I came to the conclusion that we were improving their lives. My dad and I created something together that we'd never had before. I didn't know what the future would hold. We had a very small team, but every year we added to the team and skills and ability. We added to the firm and its culture and the principle that we were going to do a great job for our customers. 46 years later, and we're better now than we've ever been before, and over the future, I know that we'll improve, acquire new skills, be able to do different things, go different places, and make a more interesting and exciting workplace for our team, and greater creation for all of our success.
After all, people come to us not just for a job, but for careers, and to grow and learn and feel accomplishment, and we hope they can do that here at Neil Communities.
When he was first in business, in his early 20s, Pat Neal believed that wearing a suit and tie to work every day meant business. A lot has changed since then. The way we do business and the way customers interact with us is ever evolving. But what hasn't changed is our professional approach to every customer through our focus on quality, unmatched integrity, personal service, and lasting value. We define who we are as a company and as an organization.
the legacy of our success began in 1970 and has led to us being ranked top 50 nationally, as well as America's Best Builder and Professional Builder of the Year. I think we have the greatest team in any organization of our like in the country. And I think that's why we are so respected. We have years of success. We have years of recognition through awards. We have years of doing the right thing. We have years of creating great communities and satisfied customers. We have a lot of people that are trying to figure out what we do. And ultimately, that's why I came to this organization. I was really just curious. I was trying to figure out how they were succeeding in the greatest real estate downturn ever. I'm proud of our team, not just in the results that they produce, but in the way that they go about doing it.
It isn't the same organization as 7 years ago or 17 years ago. Every year we progress, and I am pleased that we've progressed this far, and I see a great future for us all.
Neil Communities has a tremendous history. I believe we just passed our 50-year anniversary. which is something special with a privately held builder.
One of the best things about working for Neal Communities is you're absolutely able to do the right thing. Very high integrity, total honesty, doing the right thing.
Our guiding principles really separate us from every other builder out there.
Pat and the organization take it to a different level. There's a level of trust that doesn't occur in other organizations. The customer is the most important foundation of this business.
The driving force behind the organization, I think, has to be Pat and his commitment to excellence and commitment to ever improving the organization, the process, the product, the people, the environment.
It's always interesting when we're able to go into a room full of 200 people and explain one of our brand new projects. He can lay it down and tell them all of the details of the project and the plan, and I can set their expectations. And so it's nice when you get to be a part of a team that you mesh so well together.
One of the reasons why I came to Neal to seek employment was because of the reputation.
And we try really hard to work together as a team, to care about each other, to listen to each other's contributions. People recognize it and they really feel like they're just not another number in a big corporation. They're part of a family.
We're all ambassadors of the organization. We're all ambassadors of the brand. And so to understand the guiding principles for everyone, regardless of the role they play, I think is important because ultimately that streams to the customer.
Back. I'm here with Lisa Seraph.
Hello.
Lisa, how are you doing today?
Very well. Very excited to be here at Verandah. It's one of our premier communities, and we're very, very happy to be able to share Verandah with you today.
You know, Verandah, as I said when we were outside, is really one of my favorite communities. When you first drive into Verandah, you're greeted with about 1.5 miles of old-growth oak trees, and it's really pretty spectacular. I don't think you're going to find another community like that anywhere. It's so unique. And within this community, we have a bunch of great neighborhoods.
We do.
Why don't you talk about them, Lisa?
We're currently in 4 neighborhoods. One is in closeout, where all of the homes are completed, and those are homes that we're going to be featuring today that are completed and ready to close in, where you could be able to be in the homes ahead of the holidays. So that's our Magnolia neighborhood. We also have our Heritage Preserve neighborhood, where we are actively building, and we have homes that will be ready hopefully towards the end of the year and into the beginning of next year and beyond. So homes in all different statuses of completion. We also have our Winding River and Edgewater neighborhoods, which are our largest homes, similar to the Captiva that we're in today.
Right, and we're in Edgewater right now, and this is a beautiful community, as you all saw. I mean, heck, that view behind me of the golf course and the lake, I don't think it gets much better than that.
Absolutely not. And those guys looked like they were having fun out there.
They were. You know, one of the things I do want to bring up, because I'm incredibly proud of my team, we, as you all know, we went through Ian. But I want to tell you, every one of our homes came through phenomenally. Unbelievable. We came through with, you know, very, very minimal damage. The team was there. We were right back to work. Everything came together great. I'm amazed at what we've done and incredibly proud of them.
Absolutely. So the building codes have greatly improved, and the quality of the construction was amazing, and we've had so much feedback from our residents, prior residents, communities that we built years ago had reached back out to us to let us know how happy and how proud they were of the quality construction of their homes.
People felt safe and secure. We were inundated with letters, phone calls, Facebook, texts, folks coming through just saying how happy they were.
Well, that made us all feel really good. It made the team feel good about what they do, and it just fires you to keep doing it.
Right. It's tough to go through. Now, I think we're going to be talking to the Rupps. And the Rupps were a recent closing that we had in Tide Marsh. So I'd like to take a few minutes and have you meet the Rupps.
Friend's house, we had sold quickly, so we needed a place to live, and I had graduated with a classmate from Milton Hershey, and he's a snowbird, and he knew our situation, and he said, why don't you live at our place? So that's where we were hunkered down until the house was finished, and we were here for the flood. We heard it all night. It seemed like the dog wouldn't go out to go to the bathroom for 13 hours. He would not go outside. And then we wanted to drive here. We started the next day. We said, well, let's go see if there's any damage. And we started going to Winkler, and the water was so deep, we decided to turn around. And you can explain what the agent did then.
So yes,
Our
we
agent,
turned around.
Amanda Elliott.
Yeah. So we turned around, and I thought, well, we're gonna have to wait another day. Our real estate agent called us, and she had a truck that was higher. So she drove back here, and she took video of it. And she drove back Winkler, and there was still flooding. She got here, and it was dry. The entire neighborhood was dry. And then she showed us our home, and Robinson built us a fortress. I looked at my house, sorry. I was so worried. We had waited like all spring and summer for our house to be ready, and there was so little damage.
We didn't lose one tile, he said.
Our roof was perfect.
There was one garage door panel badly damaged.
It was,
was
I wouldn't
replaced.
say badly damaged. It was dented. So it needed to be replaced. Our air conditioning unit was in place. There was a small piece of drywall that needed to be cut out in the garage. And there's a trap door to the ceiling in the garage up into the attic. And it had come apart. That was the sum total of damage to our house. In what, 2 miles short of a Cat 5? I said, we solid. Like, yes. I mean, I was so scared. I thought we wouldn't, And if you look at where we are about 2.5 miles to the ocean as the crow flies. The only thing between us and the ocean is the preserve. So to make out this well, I think is amazing.
Of what they're doing and building these homes. It's really something special.
Truly is. So I don't know if you've noticed, I have my phone with me today. We're very much welcoming questions that you have. So any kind of topics that we talk about, just give us they're texting. So send us your questions on the different medias that you're watching us on. We really appreciate it. So we're going to be going out to Brian, who is in the Edgewater Trace neighborhood in one of our Captiva homes that is completed. He's going to give us a walkthrough of that specific home, and at the end he's going to give you a very compelling sales pitch on that house so that you can make that home your own.
Perfect. So, you're going to like this house. The Captiva is a very popular model. Let's go to Brian.
Right. 1,698 square feet of luxury living space. The Captiva is a 3-bedroom, 3 full bathroom with a den and an oversized club room. This home has top features such as 12 by 24 plank tile, 5 1/4 inch baseboards, quartz countertops, high-level cabinets that extend all the way to the ceiling, impact windows, and a lot more. Let's take a look around. This Captiva floor plan is made for entertainment. You walk into the front door to a huge great room area, you see the open kitchen concept with the cafe space, and right next to that you have your 90-degree sliders, which will open up to make your home feel even larger, which leads out to your outdoor living area. The expansive outdoor living lanai comes complete with TV hookups, outdoor kitchen setup with a gas line, plumbing, and electric, a screen enclosure, plenty of room for your custom pool, and a nice privacy hedge in the back. This home is complete with a gorgeous landscaping package, mostly native to Florida and all maintained by the community. This kitchen is a chef's dream. Gas appliances, large walk-in pantry, quartz countertops, GE profile appliances, cabinets that extend all the way to the ceiling for extra storage, under cabinet lighting, and more. Imagine having your friends and family over for Thanksgiving in this large cafe space. Check out this oversized master bedroom, large enough for a king-size bed, 2 nightstands, and some sitting chairs, complemented with a coffered ceiling and tons of natural light. Wow, check out this master bathroom. Split vanity sinks, huge walk-in shower, and a gigantic closet for both him and her. The generous sized den opens up with French doors, which is a great place for your workspace. The home also offers a club room, which is an oversized bonus room perfect for a home gym, home theater, even that pool table. It has nice sliding doors that lead out to your lanai. The guest bedrooms in this home offer tons of privacy. One is a guest suite with an attached bathroom that has a large walk-in shower. The room also has a huge walk-in closet. The other bedroom is also very private, with a bathroom located right outside of its entry. This home comes with our upgraded luxury style laundry room, complete with a sink, cabinets, and a washer and gas dryer hookup. We have the 3-car garage with an epoxy painted floor, perfect size for your 2 vehicles and that golf cart you've always wanted. Verandah is one of the most sought after luxury lifestyle communities in Southwest Florida. This home is marked down to sell. You can get in here before the holidays. We have amazing incentives. You gotta call us now. Thank you so much for the opportunity to tell you about our home here in Verandah, the Captiva. I hope to see you soon.
What do you think about the Captiva? The Captiva is one of our most popular floor plans.
It really is. You know, I like the Captiva. It's open, it flows. It's a big house.
It is.
And
but great for entertaining.
You can. This is a house you could throw a party in for sure, without a doubt.
Absolutely. And
big kitchen, big family room. This would be perfect on a Saturday, college football, game day. You got the pool, the deck, everything. No.
It totally works.
No,
great
this
house.
would be good.
So, what do you think about the dog parks?
You know, dogs and pets are so important to everybody now that, you know, Verandah, amongst everything else they have here, the dog park is great. You see folks walking up and down, riding their bikes with dogs that behave well and take them to the dog park. And I believe last year they just redid the dog park.
Well, they have 2. They
right.
have one for large dogs and one for small dogs, not to mention the 9 miles of walking trails.
No.
I mean, how is it any better?
No, and this community is that. People are walking, biking, on golf carts. It's old Florida at its best. It really is.
It truly is.
When you go through. Now I think we're going to go with Matt.
We are.
And he's going to go to the Bright Meadow model, which is
is
another very popular model.
Right. So the Bright Meadow is located in our Magnolia neighborhood. So that's the one I mentioned earlier as far as closeout. All of the homes that we have left in Magnolia are the Bright Meadow model. So it's a choice of which location and the colors inside.
Right.
So completed homes ready to go. Can't wait for you to see what Matt's going to show us.
Verandah. I'm going to show you the Bright Meadow that's available for sale immediately. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home with a 3-car garage and a beautiful outdoor living space. As you walk into the bright, airy entryway, you'll notice this home has been designed for entertaining in mind. Big open great room, which opens up to the cafe and large kitchen area. The large kitchen has a lot of nice upgrades, such as the oversized island, the beautiful upgraded hood, all accompanied by GE upgraded appliances, which are all stainless steel. You also have wonderful quartz countertops, beautiful porcelain tile, and all upgraded wood cabinets. So from the gathering room, that actually leads you to the den of the home, which in this case has been upgraded with the barn doors, which is a fabulous option. You can now use your home office as a 4th bedroom if you needed to. From the great room, you'll notice we have a pocket sliding door, which is fabulous for marrying your outdoor space with your indoor space. This oversized, generous, covered lanai area is going to be fabulous for entertaining, barbecues, birthday parties, dinner events, and you'll notice it's pre-plumbed for your favorite outdoor kitchen. We give you the gas line, the hot and cold water line, and a dedicated circuit for a refrigerator out there. You'll also notice it's pre-wired for a fan. What a great way to end the day with a dip in your own private pool that has a great view of the lake and preserve behind you. The large master bedroom is designed to easily fit your king-size bed and 2 generous nightstands. With the large windows, have a sensational view of your outdoor lake. You'll notice also it has the optional coffered ceiling, which opens to a beautiful master ensuite. So the ensuite of this Bright Meadow has a lot of great upgrades, such as full glass shower enclosure, upgraded master suite option which separates your vanities, 2 large walk-in closets, and then the private water closet. This house has a fabulous feature, which is the butler's pantry. It gives you additional storage, countertop, and there's a perfect spot for a wine fridge. If you're not a wine drinker, you could just put a refreshment fridge. Down the hall are 2 additional bedrooms, one being an ensuite, which is great for your folks that need to do an extended stay, which has its own bathroom with a walk-in shower and a walk-in closet. The 3rd bedroom also has a walk-in closet, and the 3rd bath is just across the hall, so it's conveniently located. And then just steps away is your large laundry room with a sink, countertop, and cabinets for additional storage. Another great feature of the Bright Meadow is its 3-car garage. Great for getting that golf cart, which is perfect for here in Verandah because it is a golf cart friendly community. And you'll also notice that it's an epoxy floor. That's a standard feature by Neal Communities, which we put into all of our homes. This Bright Meadow sits on an oversized lot, complete with landscaping front, sides, and in the back. The great thing about the homes here in Verandah is your HOA is going to take care of your lawn and all the beautiful landscaping that you have on your home. This house is priced for a quick sale. Just think you can close immediately and spend your Thanksgiving and your holidays here. We have wonderful incentives, so there's great discounts and it's a great deal. I just want to thank you for allowing me to show you this wonderful house. The Bright Meadow is one of the best floor plans that we build, so I really appreciate you taking the time and allowing me to introduce you to it. We'll see you in the community.
Welcome back, folks.
Right. I thought that was another good video.
It was fantastic.
How many takes did those guys, that was pretty smooth. I'm feeling like I'm gacking it up a bit here. And these guys are like, Spielberg's going to be calling them. Anyway.
That's their day
sorry.
job.
I am getting a little distracted because we're looking out the window here, and it is gorgeous out here today.
It's a typical Florida day.
I've got to go north to visit my dad here I shouldn't say got to. I'm going to visit my dad here in a few weeks. And I'm going, it's so pretty down here. I mean, we're at the perfect time of year now.
Well, it's going to be a little nippy up there, isn't it?
It's going to be. It's going to be. But that's okay, because I know I'm coming back. So it all works.
Absolutely.
It all works.
Round trip ticket.
Now, I love the Bright Meadow House. That's another one of our great, great models that our folks have designed, and a very popular house.
It is.
And I think we have both Matt and Brian at the next house, right?
Absolutely.
I think.
And they're going to talk about our quality control.
This is another area where I'm proud of our team. This is an area we pride ourselves on. And Matt and Brian are going to talk about it. And then I think we get to see the RUPs again.
We do.
And the RUPs are going to give us a customer perspective on what it was like for them to go through our QA process. And I think after all that, we're going to talk to Jay Severson down at the club.
Jay is very excited about talking about all of the amenities that Verandah has to offer. So we look forward to seeing them.
Jay always does a good job.
He does.
Another guy that's very smooth on camera, unlike me. All right. Why don't we take it to Matt and Brian in the fresh spring.
Hi, I'm Brian, and this is Matt, and we are in the fresh spring.
We're going to show you our QA process. As you can tell from looking around, there's red tape, blue tape, green tape. I'm sure you're wondering what it all means. QA, which is quality assurance, that's giving you the assurance that us as the professionals are going through the home. We have our construction manager along with the customer service rep, and they come in and walk the home as if it's their own home. So they're the ones that are placing the tape in the home to show where all the imperfections are.
There's 5 different colors of tape, and they all represent something different. And we use that as a guide for our trades to come in and fix up the home to the standards that we expect out of our company.
That's right, Brian. So what ends up happening is as you see all the different tape, all those different trades, such as the painters or the stucco or the drywall people, they know exactly where they have to go and what they have to do. And again, it all comes back to giving you as near a perfect home as we can give you. So in this fresh spring, this house, in the QA process that it's going through, is still one of the homes that's going to be able to move in, hopefully by the end of the year, which is the intent.
That's right, and this is a 3-bedroom with a den, 2 full bath home, right around 1,800 square feet.
Great for the small families, great if you're a seasonal resident here at Verandah, which we have about 50% of. So this is a great place to call your winter home, and it still gives you a large enough covered enclosed area for your cocktails, for your morning coffee, with a beautiful preserved view.
This open layout gives you a nice big kitchen with quartz countertops, the white shaker cabinets, gas appliances, which are GE profile, nice big walk-in pantry, and extends out to your open living space.
And the oversized gathering room is going to be a super spot for Sunday football, leads right out to the large covered lanai with the pocket sliders, and you'll notice that there's a tray ceiling with 4 recessed lights, pre-wired for a ceiling fan, and we've thought of everything. So for mounting that TV on the wall, you already have that pre-set up.
That's right, Matt. And we have these pocket doors that open up and really let you enjoy the outdoor Florida space here. Plenty of room for a pool. You got the lush landscaping, you have the TV hookups out there, and also the rough-in for an outdoor kitchen with the gas, plumbing, and electric.
And then right off the great room is your master bedroom, which also offers a coffered ceiling, oversized walk-in closet, and a sensational master bath with dual sinks and a walk-in shower.
And let's not forget about those guest bedrooms. Separated from the great room, tons of privacy with a bathroom right outside their entrance.
So the laundry room, which leads right from the garage into the hallway, is fantastic. We kind of call it a mudroom. So if you're coming in with dirty shoes, you have a great spot to drop them off. You have your washer, your dryer, there's an oversized sink and cabinets for additional storage.
And that garage has an epoxy painted floor and a 4-foot extension on it,
which we don't do a whole lot of. So that's going to give you additional storage or possibly have your room for that golf cart that you want.
This home has our island elevation style to it. Front porch, beautiful native landscaping, plenty of room for a pool, and preserve in the back.
That's right, and with all the nice landscaping, that's all going to be taken care of by the HOA here at Verandah. So no more lawn care, no more cutting your own shrubs. That'll all be handled by professionals here at Verandah.
Just like the other homes, we have a huge incentive going on right now, so you're not going to want to miss out on this home.
And this is a house that has the potential of closing this year. Thanks again for allowing Brian and myself to show you this Fresh Spring model and to walk you through our quality assurance process. Remember, this home is available for sale immediately and it's priced right now. And this is a home that you could be in by the end of the year.
That's right, so give us a call. We look forward to seeing you.
My name is Michelle Rupp, and my husband Jim and I, we've lived in Tide Marsh for about 3 weeks. When we went through the project, he had all of our walls marked out online. So we could see where our walls were going to go. We could see where everything would be, and everything was just so perfect. Oh, and they clean up after themselves. That is like, it's amazing. When you come from construction, we built a place 3.5 years ago and we decided to move here. That experience was nothing like this. This experience was so wonderful because there weren't nails laying around.
Food scraps.
Yes, we had the neighborhood, yes. Nothing, everything was picked up, everything was swept up. Everything was so nice. When we first decided to buy here, there was a billboard out front that said, if you're going to be working on this project, these are the expectations of the workers while you are working on a Neal community project. It's true. It's not just something they put up for fun. They stuck to it. And when we were watching our house be built, it was just so nice. Like, just nice straight through. Courteous, responsive, honest, everything that you want from a builder. That's what we got.
And the final walkthrough, we were to look for any flaws or anything that really bothered us, and we really didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything. He had walked us. There was another reason we came, remember? Before the final walkthrough, we were talking to him about something. And he said, oh yes, I'm going to have this person, and I forget what her name was, but she's going to come through. And we saw what she did after the fact. There was tape everywhere for things that we never would have seen. Like, she found flaws that we didn't even know existed, and then they were all corrected.
And we learned they use different color tape for different things.
So they have a...
Paint is one color, tile work might be another color, things like that.
Yes.
So they have about 4 or 5 different colors of tape.
He keeps a rainbow of tape on his hip, and he marks them. So there's purple and blue, and then there's little notes going up the wall saying what they saw. And we looked at the tape, and we read the note, and we're like, I don't see this. So it was amazing. It was just kind of cool.
Welcome back. How about that for a video? I tell you what, I don't know how much more proud I could get of the team for what we do and what we've produced. And I love seeing the customers like the Rupps who appreciate that and see the hard work that goes in. You know, the QA process is done with our warranty staff. Tommy and Michaela and Cecile go through and walk these homes, and they're the ones that are going there. The builders all keep the multicolored tape. And it's great because our contractors know and understand it, the builders see it, and as you can see, our team appreciates the effort that's put in, and the customers do.
Well,
so it's
the other thing that's really, really great about that on the sales side is the appreciation that the sales folks have for the process, and that we do the same thing every single time with every single home, so that they are confident that the homes that they're selling are all going through the same process. So you heard Matt and Brian talk about a home as good as we can get it, the Neil quality. You heard them mention that, and they truly believe in that. So it really makes it easy when you have one process and you do the same thing every single time.
I mean, Neil's celebrated its 50-year anniversary a year or two ago. That doesn't happen by accident.
No.
This is a lot of hard work by a lot of hardworking people. And we have some fun doing it too, which is all good.
Well, we do. And speaking of fun, we're going to talk to Jay.
Jay, he's the general manager at the club here. Full of life, knows everybody, phenomenal golfer, great guy. You walk into the club, Jay makes you feel welcome. He makes you feel like you've been a member here for 20 years. I really like Jay. He's kind of the secret weapon out here.
He's like the Energizer Bunny. I mean, he is everywhere, and he is always on his A game. He knows everybody. He knows everything to share with everybody, all the best of everything. So, I mean, Jay is definitely the guy to see when you want something. So
why don't we cut to Jay?
Well, before we do that, we
have
have a question. And the question was, how did Verandah fare during the storm? So the good news is Verandah fared very, very well. There was a little bit of landscape. A few trees went down. Some screen cages had a little bit of issues.
Yeah.
But compared to what it could have been.
Holy smokes, Verandah did fine.
Absolutely.
You know, we're here, we're next to the Orange River. You drive around now, you could hardly tell we had a hurricane. I think it's a testament to the maintenance crews here, the staff, everybody. They all banded together. Boom, within a few days, we're back in business. Glad we got a question. That's kind of nice.
Okay, we have another question.
There we go.
And the question was, how many inventory homes do you have available? So as of today, we have 8 homes that are available that you can move in immediately. So those fit into the category of the type of home that you saw with Brian, which is the completed home rather than the home that's getting ready to get finished. So we have 5 Bright Meadows. So that's the home that Matt was in. We have 2 homes in Heritage Preserve, and we have 1 home in Edgewater Trace, the Captiva. So total 8 homes that are ready now.
And we have a bunch of homes that are coming along right behind them.
We do.
So,
I want to say I think it's probably about 12 or 13.
I was going to say 12, yeah, you're right.
And those are in Heritage Preserve.
Correct.
So we have a variety of home types there. So the Fresh Meadow, or the Fresh Spring, sorry about that, is one of those home types, and that's the one that we saw Matt and Brian in together.
Right.
So.
Another popular home as well. Good deal.
Okay.
All right.
So what do you think? You want to go see Jay?
Let's go see Jay.
Hello everyone, my name is Jay Severson. I'm the general manager here at the Verandah Club. Okay, first and foremost, you've got the big part taken care of this puzzle. You have your beautiful Neil home. You can't spend all your time in your home, even though I know you'd like to, which brings us to the Verandah Club. What can you do here at this club? Let me tell you about anything you want. First and foremost, we have great golf courses, 2 of them. Bob Cup designed one, Jack Nicklaus the other. What makes them so good? Because they're completely different. So you tee it up one day on Bob Cupp's course, which is called Old Orange. You play well. The next day you play on Whispering Oak, which is the Nicklaus course. You play equally as well, but you never see the same hole twice between both golf courses. That's what makes them so unique, is because they are so different. If you just like to practice, our dual-ended driving range is the place for you. After you work on your short game, you can go over and work on your bunker game or your bump and run chip shots. and 2 practice putting greens can get that putting stroke right where you want it. Now, if golf isn't your thing, how about the outdoors and wellness? Everyone's into fitness today, and we have great fitness here at the Verandah Club. This wellness complex is outstanding. As you can see by the beautiful resort-style pool, you can come and lounge or you can swim laps. And in the winter months, this is a heated pool. We keep it at about 84 degrees. When you jump in, you don't shock yourself. If tennis is your game, we have 5 Har-Tru lit tennis courts, and we have a tennis professional. So if you want to hone your game, we have tennis professional skills that can be given to you. On top of that, we have 2 bocce courts, and those are very, very fun, and that league is growing. Now, if you don't want to come and work out, but you want to have a cocktail, well, we have the River House and also Blossoms. River House is the more traditional setting for a country club. You can go in and have lunch and dinner, and of course, you can have a cool beverage. But if you want to be outdoors and have a very casual atmosphere, it is Blossoms. It's right along the picturesque Orange River. You can sit out there and look at the manatees floating by. On top of that, we have 9 miles of bike and walking trails, so you can get out and run or ride that bike. Basically, the lifestyle that you want is here at Verandah for you. The Neil home is the first part. The second part is the club. It puts everything together, and that is why Verandah is the place for you.
Wow. Don't you like Jay?
Jay's fantastic. So, seeing what Jay showed everybody in that very quick clip there really doesn't give it everything. You really want to come to Verandah and experience Verandah. There's so much to see, so much to do.
Particularly going to the amenity. When you come in, as we've talked about, the tree-lined old growth oaks going down the street, and then you turn towards the club. And the clubhouse and the golf club, they're all right on the Orange River.
Mm-hmm.
So it's set in a gorgeous, it's a gorgeous setting to go through there. And
what about Blossoms? Right on the river,
right.
Watching them kayak.
And the neatest part of the whole thing for me is when you go down and you go by the bike racks, mm-hmm. and there's 50, 60 bicycles where people, they take their cart to the club, they ride their bike, they'll walk to the club. It's an active community with so much to do.
It is.
It's really, it's a great community.
So we have another question that came in that was asking about the pricing on the homes. So our homes start in the 600s and will range upwards to a little bit over 900 at this point. We have some really encouraging incentives in place that we'd like for you to reach out to our sales team for. What we're doing with those incentives is we're personalizing it on your needs. So it's a matter of what's important for you. If you want help with your closing costs, we can do that. We have Neil Community Funding that's standing by to help. We also can help your club membership. So you're either going to be a social member to the club or a full-time golf member. So you have a choice of 2 different memberships mm-hmm. in the community, or we'd be able to do a base price reduction on the house. So lots of different ways that you're able to use the incentives, and once again, we're going to personalize them. So it's all a conversation with Matt and Brian. You can reach us at 239-237-1506 or at either of our websites, neilcommunities.com or verandah.com, and just reach out. You'll reach Wendy at those. Wendy is our online salesperson,
right.
And she's going to be standing by to help too.
Here's a secret. Wendy's over in the next room. She's kind of giving us the questions.
Thank you, Wendy.
Yes, thank you, Wendy. Wendy's also been making fun of me to go through. I'm being told to look at the camera. That's just a little personal thing about me. I'm a little distracted because they're showing me over here on the camera and the video. I'm hungry and I need to get lunch, but after looking at myself, I probably need to take one step closer to a salad bar instead of having lunch. So I'm going to work on that for the next video, folks. I promise.
Okay, so are you saying we need to wrap it up here because
Well,
it's
probably
lunchtime?
because I think, well, my stomach was growling a little bit, and it was kind of embarrassing. I hope that didn't get picked up on the mic. Sorry.
Okay, so let's just recap.
Sorry, I'm back on.
Okay, so for today, our message is Verandah is a fantastic community. We have inventory homes that are available now, that are completed and ready to go for the holidays. We have additional inventory homes that will be closing later in this year into the beginning of next year. Our pricing starts in the 600s, and we're ready to make a deal. Right. We can help personalize it in any way that you need. So, Tim, you want to tell them the phone number again?
All right, 239-237-1506. Really, come on out and meet the team. I can tell you that everybody I work with here at Neal, they're all great people. They all want to help. So come on out and meet them. I'm insanely proud of everybody I work with here.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for coming out.